good with it, peoples? Drive time with King Amir Khan. Roll up the windows just a tad bit so I can holler at my peoples while I'm driving through Oregon mountains. Can you feel the frequencies coming from the cars? Can you feel the frequency? Can you feel it? Are you open? Can you feel it through the camera? Nah, but just showing y'all, man, life is beautiful, man. Like my boy Yukilio Sai say, it only gets better, man. It only gets better. But the question is, you know, when are we going to have, grasp that humanity and start, really seeing that this is an ASAP type of thing, that people all around the world need help. And, we got to help ourselves first, and then we can go all around the world and do the job that we're supposed to do. Because you got to understand this. Once you step up and start to do your job, that means somebody else with more money, just so they won't look stupid, they're going to try to go in front of you and try to support. They're going to bring everything. You'll be like, what the? Look at this here. As soon as we start kicking out and helping everybody, now look at everybody wanting, oh, look at this. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that if we don't take that action, if we don't take that bigger step, towards changing the situation and even act like it that, something is wrong, man. Come on, man. Y'all know something is wrong. And if you don't feel that something is wrong, you need to wake up, smell a coffee, take your head out of your ass. Stop smelling your butt cheeks. This shit is serious, man. This shit is real, man. I want this world to be a certain way. I'm pretty down to understanding the possibilities. The possibilities, which is, somebody can set up a game like this just to make it look a certain way, just to get your mind to adapt to what it's looking at. Because our minds will adapt. Our minds will adapt to whatever is placed around us. We got to survive in the forest, we got to survive in the forest of water, or whatever it is. We will adapt. So somebody could be using that and just creating situations to make you adapt to your situation. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make us adapt to understanding that it's okay for you to stick your thing up another man's bunghole. It's okay. Y'all two girls, y'all can lick on it, man. It's all good. But then they want to preach to you, talk about the holy books, and all the holy books say don't do it. So it's a confusion game. It's to keep you confused, to keep you in confusion of an illusion. What we got to do is just see the confusion and walk right past it. Because the confusion is only there to keep you confused. Once you see confusion, you're no longer confused. So, if you know how to deal with a problem, you're going to deal with it. But if you don't know how to deal with a problem, then the situation is going to look as it is do now. It seems that these people don't know how to come together. They can't choose one religion. And they can't use their common sense to say, I am the religion. All religions. They can't use their common sense to say, I am all that thought inside of your mind. I am bored. And that thought calculates with another thought that's connected to the other body that walks through the door. You see, when this other body walks through the door, friend, family, or whoever it may be, they are already attached to that I'm bored. So they gonna come in with a with an opportunity, well, not opportunity, give you a decision. You know, hey, you wanna come over here and go? We finna go do this and do that. You wanna go? And that's the key to get you out of your self-knowledge, teaching yourself. You know, there should be nothing, never boredom in your life. There should always be information, because you're so behind. You're like the last people on the totem pole, and the most people on the planet who's being murdered and killed every day, dying from malnutrition, dying from all type of, things that could be prevented if their brothers and sisters would wake up and understand that, hey man, y'all where all the money at. You where the money at? Why don't y'all get together and get it, and let's put it together, and we can make that trans-union type of actions back and forth. So me myself, I think it'd be a good thing for all of everybody on just fucking everybody. I was gonna say everybody on Facebook, everybody here. Get you a pen pal from Africa. There's a lot of brothers and sisters, but actually basically it's get you a pen pal from one pen pal from each state. Connect with one family member from each state. North Carolina, every state. You feel what I'm saying? Connect with one. And you feel what I'm saying? And make that connection. Get to sending letters back to each other, make that connection. That's what unity is all about. And that's hard work. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's kings and queens of hard work. The hardest work on the planet to do is to unite with the person next to you. So everything a lot of people is doing, we all going in different directions. Brother Polite is over here teaching, all the different teachers, Bobby Him and Valentine, everybody in their different realm of teaching you about, some of the occult, some of the mysticisms, and some of the secrets of the world. But once you master self, you no longer have to study about the secrets, because in yourself lies all of the secrets. Know thyself. So once you know yourself, know what you're supposed to be eating, know what time you're supposed to be eating, know when to work out, know how your body digests certain foods, because everybody don't digest certain foods the same way. So once you learn your body to the T, and then you no longer have to stay trapped in the past, well, you can dibble and dabble if that's what you want to do, if you're looking for some lost information, but you are the gods. You feel what I'm saying? You are the gods. If you can feel what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, there's a game being played, right? Now we know that we're equal to a certain degree. Some people are just different due to the fact that the planetary makeup that your body was made of, the planets that your lights are connected to, right? So the people on the planet, they know who everyone is. They know when you come in and know when you leave out. That was their purpose of creating, well, not creating, but studying astrology. Because it was the study to see when and where do they go. You know what I mean? Like with certain have the most power where they try to put you to sleep is they put you to sleep as a child. So your children are the gods. It's up to you to let them live, you know, because what they're doing is getting the children and putting them to sleep through the TV. Because if you're a child but you don't know who you are, you know, and your mind has been blank due to the fact of how you came through the portal, you know, you couldn't hold your meditation. A lot of things was going on in the world, plus your mama was stressing, drinking, or whatever happened. You couldn't hold your meditation, so you lost your information to who you were. And when you came out, the noise of the frequency, the noise of life, period, is the frequency itself. You feel me? You got all frequencies and all thoughts passing around you and through you. You feel me? So the children are not really the children. They're the reborn gods. You feel what I'm saying? And the way this society is set up, every religion is tracking each child, special child down that's connected to their line of birth. And they connected to the religion, so they play games with these certain children. And you know, if you know that the game is being played with you, you feel you've been played with, and something ain't wrong, or you feel that people know something and you don't know something, and something just don't seem right, you may be one of the children, indigo, whatever you want to call them, star seeds, whatever you want to call them, just a special child, you know, who has special powers that can bring to the planet. But they want you to bring the planet energy in the way they want you to do. Because if you're a special person and you hold special lights in your body, for them to be like the prime candidate for helping them out would be to go into the fire, to get out of your yin energy, go into the fire and fuck like crazy and fuck your body up. So now you're helping the opposite. You're helping the opposition. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what they do to the star children. So now they created a dynamic society. I mean, let's not say dynamic. Let's say a society filled with confusion and chaos. So now when the child comes out, the child can be programmed because the child has to calculate what's going on. The child has to use his common sense and say, hey, what is this money for? Why y'all, what you need money for if you believe in God? Or what you need money for if everything I see was built by the mind, built by the arms and legs, you know? So the child has to break all of this stuff down, and then he has to go into the religious aspect of life and be like, then what's the religion part about? Then he learns about the energy. You see what I'm saying? They can keep you in this phase going around and around and around until you know yourself. Because once you know yourself, you're going to continue the same mission, because if the mission was completed when you were supposed to complete the mission, you will be having fun right now. You'll just be living, and there wouldn't be a mission to complete, because you have already completed when you came to Earth, the time when you came to Earth. But if we don't complete the mission now, in the age of technology, because we are in the future and we are in the past at the same time, so we're sort of like time travel, you know? But you are in control of the destiny. We are in control of the destiny that we perceive in our face. But only the fearless can stand up in the face of evil and take them down. You know, only the fearless. Everyone else, you know, they're just, you know, well, can't beat them, can't join them. They got all the weaponry, they got everything, man. They even got the light code lockdown. They got everything, man. I just join them, man. They're allowing me to live a family, you know what I mean? They're allowing me to die when I get about 60, 70. You know, I got a little house, got a couple cars. out of those that's within chaos. But chaos cannot exist if those took their mind out of chaos. Chaos starts to die off because no one seems to pay attention to or give your energy to stupidity. You start to look at it and you walk away from it. So chaos starts to die off because those within chaos, when they're no longer able to bring in new recruits, they die off. And that's what I'm telling you, people. Life is very simple. Change your diet. Get with those of like-minded, like yourself. Get with those who see life in the eyes of yourself. You know, not totally, but just enough to, you know, the basics. You know, love, unity, happiness, freedom, no money. Let's just help each other. I'll teach you and you teach me. You see, they want to design the game based upon money, because if I can get you to play with the money, I can hide myself inside of the system and you will never see me. And once the money reaches a certain limit, you wouldn't be able to calculate it. So I can pretty much tell you anything, because you would never be able to calculate the income that's being spent, moved around, or whatever. I can tell you we're in debt, because why would I want to tell you we're in debt? Because if I tell you that we're in debt, even though we may not be, it causes you to go into a sort of flight or fight syndrome, or I don't give a fuck syndrome, or whatever you want to call it. And that's the whole main thing. You know, they're controlling you like children, because you don't understand or understand that you can create anything that you see. You're just not using your mind. And you have to know that your mind is connected to your stomach. That's when they come with the words telling you that you are what you eat. It's corrected. Your mind is connected to your stomach. If you want to think, flush your colon out. Stop eating meat. You want to think faster? You want to remember everything? It's all in what you eat. That's why there's a fast food store on every corner. They all have red in it. That red goes right to your stomach, and it makes you hungry through looking at the red. And not only that, we're all connected. So if everybody around you is thinking food, 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 and you can't block the thoughts, you slip up for 1 minute and you're not in your visualizations or in your pyramid. All of the energies around you, whatever city you're in, will hit you if your light is not disconnected from the matrix, which is the rest of the dead lights. A bunch of dead lights got together and said, hey, y'all don't want to go back to that other real light. Hell no. Well, this dead lights got to get together. But in order for us to create more energies, we would have to live off of our children, because we know our children have light when they come out, and our children light will be sustainable until they're 18 or until they hit that liquor or hit that those drugs, and they become like us. And now they have to find more to bring into the clique so we can feed off of them. This is what's happening, my people. Happening. But I'm just, you know, you throw me in the game, I don't know nothing. I'm a newborn baby. So I have to go with my intellect. I have to go with my mind, with the common sense. Everybody has to break life down to where they can understand it in the ways they understand there in chaos. And they create a religion out of the corner spot you found where you can hide at. But the corner spot that they hid at was in the mind's eye. And the mind's eye is connected to the indigo and the Christ children. They are in control of the mind's eye. So their religion is based on the killing and destruction of those gods who can put them in check with the energy, because that energy is theirs. You're borrowing or taking energy from someone. That energy is theirs. They own the whole shit. You see what I'm saying? So they make sure they keep you all asleep, put you in gangbang, get you drugs. They give you that life because psychologically they already know about your warrior presence. They already know that you're a warrior. You feel what I'm saying? They already know. And you're not a warrior of negativity. You're not a warrior who likes war to be in war. You're a warrior only when injustice is taking place. And you're a warrior and you are strong just as much as you love. That's as much as your pain comes. Just as much as you say, hey, he's a lovely guy. He's a painful guy too. You think he's lovely, his pain gonna be lovely too. You feel what I'm saying? They already knew that. So they had to psychologically get you to get into an ego competition between those around you. Willie Lynch letter, put the tall against the small against the tall, big against the skinny, light against the dark, you know. So they're putting you in a competition mode. And everybody around you is in competition with each other. Then they put you in the protection mode, because now they got you to gangbang. They got that set up, you know what I mean? Because first you started off as Crips and Bloods to protect your neighborhood from the police, right? Then when the police stopped doing what they was doing, well, they never stopped, but once they moved out the way and then came through, probably popped somebody, put a blue rag on, threw the rag out the window and drove off, they started the beef because they know one thing, which is basic psychology. That's why I tell you to stay simple. Don't ever take yourself out of simplicity. The hardest thing for a person to overcome is if someone kills someone in your family and you don't do nothing about it. So that's the hardest thing for you to overcome. So they know if they can get you to even get it started, it will go on forever. You see what I'm saying? Once we get it started, it will go on forever. And that's what's happening. And now they're just trying to keep it controlled. But we're in a technological age right now. So it is time to wake up. It is time to get on the information. It is time to show those who silently oppress you, or your silent enemies, it's time to show them how hard you can bang on the books. But for my brothers and sisters out there, they have a light code lockdown on your brain, especially all my Aries and Pisces and people that's born closer to the gag, closer to the head. They have a light code lockdown on your light, so they will put you in the classroom setting and you will seem as though you can't remember or you can't do anything. That's just that they're keeping you from getting the information until you learn self first, which means flush your colon out and you go in there with your light body and you're going to automatically start remembering more, because remember, you carry the light. Some got it and some suck from those who got it. Those who go to sleep 4 o'clock in the morning, melanin is entering your pineal gland and you wake up energized every morning. But you wake up with the good stuff. And those around you who are not on your level, or who is in a dead body, they will wait for you to wake up to suck some of man.